Good morning, children. I hope you all are doing good. And last week I had sent you the homework as to regarding adjectives. We finished, though I was not able to send you the video recording, but I sent you audio recording. Where I hope you must have followed the instructions and you have finished the homework which was given to you. Well, due to network problem, I was not able to send you the answers. Hopefully, I should be able to send it to you today, okay, all the answers for the Adjectives chapter. But unfortunately, I'm really not happy because you all have not sent me answers, okay. So I would want you all, whenever I've given you homework, make sure that you do the answers, send me the answers, so that at least I know what you have understood or whether you have not understood. If anybody requires any kind of help, then I can personally, call you and teach you and explain to you regarding the chapter. All right. So do make it a point to do the homework and send it across to my personal ID. Okay, now since we have finished with the chapter Adjectives, all right, where we okay. Now adjectives is something that we already finished. Now there were other things in adjectives. Like in page number 53, we have superlative degree, positive degree. So I didn't want to confuse you all with that. So I have left from page number 53, I have left that whole thing out. So you don't have to study, you don't have to go through positive degree, superlative degree, comparative degree. All right. So leave that aside. And regarding the front ones, what we did is something that you should be focusing on. All right. Now, today we will be doing the chapter Pronouns, new chapter again. Okay. It's on page 43. Okay. Page 43 if you all have the books. All right. Now, if you see in pronouns, the first one here, okay, it says, I will send you the screenshot as well. I'll send you the screenshot of the pages that we'll be doing. So, on this first one, do you see it? Write 2 sentences about your mother and 2 sentences about your father and 1 sentence which is common for both without using the word father or mother. So what it says is, on the first column here, my father and my mother, 1, 2. Okay, 2 points each, and there's a third point. So the first 2 points you are supposed to write about, the first about your mother, anything that you know about your mother. Okay, positive points, good points, write about your mother. And the second is your father. All right. And the third one says you don't have to write individually, but you are not supposed to mention father or mother. Okay, you are supposed to write a different word where you can give a particular noun for that. Okay, so common for both. Okay, so what I have done, like for example, I have written myself, so you basically can copy it down. My father, and here the next column you write my mother. Okay. So the first point what you can write is my father is hard working. Or you can even write my father works hard, or my father is hard working. It's a positive point. Okay? For mother, you can write, what do mothers usually do in the kitchen, right? So, my mother is a good cook. Alright? So, she cooks good food, right? Isn't it? Every mothers do that, right? So, second one. Fathers, what they usually do? What they do they work in a kitchen? Mostly not, right? So, my father loves gardening. Who all loves gardening? Who loves helping? Who loves helping their father in the garden? I love when my father is doing some gardening here or there, like growing vegetables, flowers. So what I do is I just help him in pouring water to the plants, to the vegetables, right? So my father loves gardening. That's the second point. So for mother, what you can write is, my mother is beautiful. Everybody's mother is beautiful. Isn't it? Everyone's mother is beautiful, good at heart, right? So my mother is beautiful. So the third point, what it says is, the third point says that common for both, but you should not be using father or mother. Alright? So what you can use? You can use parents, right? Or what you can use other things? They, right? So they both so every parents love the children, isn't it? Your parents love you a lot, whether you are 1 or 2 kids. Parents will love both of them because you are their children, right? So here what we have done now is, instead of using my father and mother loves me a lot, we have used the word they. So they denotes mother and father, because we have been talking about mother and father all this while. So here we use they. Alright? So now pronoun. Okay? This is what pronoun is. Alright? So these are nouns. We were using nouns. Alright? Now pronoun is a word that is used or replaced instead of a noun. Alright? So let me just give you the definition of a pronoun. So pronoun is a word that takes a place of a noun. So if you see here, we had used father, my mother, okay? Father, my mother. So here in the third sentence, if you see, we have not used father or mother, but we have used they. Okay? And something which is common for both. Alright? So, it's a word that takes a place of a noun in a sentence. Okay? This is whole lot of this is a sentence. It's just not a word. So these are also all sentences. Alright? So pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same noun over and again. Okay? So I hope you understood by that. It's a very simple meaning. So it basically says that instead of repeating father, mother, right? Or instead of repeating the same name again and again, noun again and again. So we use pronoun. Okay, so pronoun actually, the word pronoun actually replaces the noun. So for example, I'll just read it out to you. Emma lifted the log. Emma found a worm under the log. Okay. So here Emma is used twice in two different sentences. So if I keep saying Emma lifted the log, Emma found a worm under the log, Emma did this, Emma did that, so Emma went to this. So how many times you're going to repeat the same word, right? So in order to not use the same word, same noun again and again, you replace it with a pronoun. Okay? So first sentence you see Emma lifted the log. Okay? The second one you can say is, rather than saying Emma, you can say she found a worm under it. So for the log also, log is a noun. So you don't have to repeat the log again. So you can say it. So, sorry. So they stand in for other words. Alright. So if you see here also in the passage, I'll just quickly read through it. The teacher said, "Dear children, I am going to tell you a story. Do you want to listen to a fairy tale?" So the children says, "Yes, ma'am," said the children. "Then we should sit together closer. Pranjal, you come here." So she's calling out a name there. Pranjal, you come and sit beside Rahul. Okay, and the children huddled together. The teacher started, "I am going to tell the story of Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time there was a wealthy merchant. He had 3 daughters. Okay, it's not repeating that the wealthy merchant had 3 daughters. He is what? Again, it's a pronoun. So the elder daughters were mean and selfish. They always wanted the expensive gifts. The merchant's youngest daughter was a lovely girl. She was called Beauty. She had a pony. It was white in color. So in this passage, I'll just show it to you. Do you see the red ones here? Sorry. Red ones. Yeah? So all these red ones here, if you see, okay, I will send you the picture of that. In this passage, the words, the red ones which denotes I, you, he, she, we, they, and it. They are all personal nouns. So this personal noun, what it means is it replaces the noun. Okay, a proper noun or a common noun. It replaces a noun that refers to people or things. Okay, so what we'll do, children, is today we'll just do till the personal nouns, like just a bit touch up of the personal nouns. Next class we'll be doing is the whole of personal nouns along with the types of personal nouns that comes under the personal nouns. Alright, so we'll go ahead with that. So today what I'll do is I'll send you the photos of these so that you can have a read through, go through as well, and please make sure that you do on your own as well this one. Okay, make columns and do this one, and the homework also I'm going to send you the answers. Alright, so thank you so much for your class today. Bye.